Hi everyone, and welcome to a brief introduction to this brand new digital saxophone manufactured by Yamaha. This is the YDS150. What do I think of it? Well, my first impressions are it's a fantastic practice saxophone. It's at its best when you're playing with headphones, because today you're just hearing, it's got a tiny little speaker here, but this is really designed as a silent saxophone where you practice or play along with your headphones. The speaker is just a convenience where you can, if you're in a situation where you can make a little bit of noise, you don't have to sit there with your headphones on. So you can play along with an external sound source, a MP3 player or whatever. So some of the things I like about it straight up front is it uses a conventional saxophone mouthpiece. It has a ligature and a reed. Yamaha supply a special synthetic reed, and the first thing that strikes me as a player is that the reed does not vibrate. So anyone who knows about the saxophone knows that it's the vibration of the reed, either cane reed or synthetic reed, that actually creates the sound wave in the instrument. On this instrument, it's electronic. It's just picking up your breath going through the mouthpiece, but Yamaha have wisely chosen to simulate by using an actual saxophone mouthpiece, ligature and reed. It feels very familiar to the player. It absolutely feels in your mouth like you're playing, in this case, a straight soprano saxophone. So the reed doesn't vibrate, but it feels normal when you play. It's light. It's a very light instrument. It has this balance of a traditional soprano sax brass bell with the body of the instrument being hard plastic, but it's very well made. And in particular, a thing I really love is the key work. Absolutely emulates a Yamaha soprano saxophone, or, you know, the equivalents, the Yanagisawa or Selma saxophone. Real high quality saxophone key work. Now, they're only plastic. They're very lightly sprung, so they feel like you're playing a flute. And that's exactly how I have all of my acoustic saxophones set. I am not a lover of the hard springed action that many of the brand new saxophones, when they come out of the factory, are set really hard. Well, Yamaha absolutely emulated the lightest possible action on those keys. Very good. And they are absolutely the standard keys on the instrument, from low B flat to high F sharp. And this is one of the great things about this instrument. Unlike, for example, the AKAI EW5000, which I've owned for many years, the fingering on that instrument only approximates that of a saxophone. This absolutely is a saxophone fingering keyboard. On the back, we've got the conventional octave key up here, but we've also got the low A key that you'll find on the modern baritone saxophones that go down to the low A. So you can actually play down to low A on this instrument, regardless of whether you've got it set to soprano, alto, tenor, or baritone. And that might be interesting to you if you're used to playing a saxophone that does have that low A. The main things that I don't like about it, and they're not showstoppers, you've just got to accept that this is a digital practice tool. The main thing is that it's not pressure sensitive on the reed. So on a saxophone, if you want to pitch bend, normally you increase or decrease the pressure using your jaw that the bottom lip puts on the reed. On this saxophone, there's no difference. If I try and play a manual vibrato, nothing happens. What you heard there is Yamaha's automatic vibrato that it electronically puts on a long note. So that wah, 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 wah is electronically produced. That's a negative to me. As a sax player, I want to be in control of my vibrato speed and the width of the vibrato and my ability to pitch bend using my embouchure. So Yamaha provide an electronic equivalent to pitch bend. Here, they have a button, a little slider button that you can just wiggle your thumb onto. It's a bit Mickey Mouse, it's very electronic for an acoustic saxophone player. The other couple of things I don't like about it is there is no high quality audio out. There's only a 3.5 headphone jack, which is fantastic when you're playing with headphones, and the audio is much better sounding through the headphones than through the tiny speaker that they have here. So you plug your headphones in, the speaker turns off, and you get really good quality sound through your headphones. But I do a lot of recording, and if I want to plug this device into my professional recording mixing console or my analog to digital converter, I've got to use a 3.5 headphone jack. You know, it seriously lacks like a balanced out a TRS 6.5 jack or even a Canon jack where it could go into professional audio recording equipment. The only out it has, other than the headphone jack, is a USB out. There's no MIDI out. The positives are you can play this 24 hours a day and not worry anyone, because you're hearing it here with the speakers, but if I turn the speakers off and have the headphones on, this is what you hear. Just the slight little tinkering of the plastic keys. That is not going to worry anyone at midnight or any hour of the day or night. In general, I'm a big fan of this instrument. I'm a little frustrated by just a couple of those things that I pointed out, which I think Yamaha could improve on their next generation of this device. But all in all, good value for money. In Australia, this has been hard to get hold of, but it's selling for around about $1,100 Australian dollars. The AKAI EW5000, their latest series of that, is about $400 dearer. And the Roland Aerophone, the professional EWI product put out by Roland, is well over twice the cost of this. The Roland and the AKAI both have a whole lot of better inbuilt sounds. This really has saxophone sounds and just a handful of other sounds like a harmonica and a synthesizer sound and what have you. So if you're looking to buy a EWI device that has a lot of great inbuilt sounds, this is not for you. You're better off looking at alternates. But if you're a saxophone player and looking for a way to carry a light instrument around that you can practice 24 hours a day without worrying anyone, this is good value for money. Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes. I hope you enjoyed today's product demonstration video. If you did, you've joined the millions of viewers who have benefited from my YouTube channel. Can I ask you to do two things, please? If you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be informed every time a new video is posted, and you'll join the growing number of interested people all around the world learning more about music and enjoying making music their own way. Secondly, if you are in a position to do so, can I ask you to consider making a donation towards the cost of producing these music videos? It's simple and secure. It uses PayPal. You can find a make a donation link from the home page on this site under Home About. And there's also a donation link in the text description of each and every video. Rest assured that all monies received will be reinvested into making this channel the best, most informative, free music channel for multi-instrumentalists on the internet. Thank you and bye for now.